what's up in Psalms? Time check. Okay. Let's see, let me get this fixed a little bit. Scoot it in here a little closer. So I can lean back. So not be so far away. Yeah, it's good, I guess. So what's going on in Psalms? Today is Monday. Been a pretty good day. Gone by pretty fast. Didn't know. Was planning on going fishing earlier, but couldn't really find the mojo to go out. So tough to drag a 4-year-old along trying to fish a creek. What's some news we can talk about today? Oh, I made a prediction that I'd like to talk about. I watched Last Week Tonight last night, and they talked about how Trump might legalize pot to spite Jeff Sessions. And earlier I was watching something else. It might have even still been that they also brought it up, that Rudy Giuliani is going on TV trying to win public support for Trump, because if there is ever any impeachment proceedings, it's the public opinion that matters. I don't know about any of this. I was little when Bill Clinton was president and impeachment stuff was going on with him. So, yeah, I don't have any real thing to say about any of that, except for that my prediction was that Trump is going to legalize marijuana to spite Jeff Sessions into resignation, right? Because he wants him to resign over recusing himself from the Russia investigation. They want him to resign, so he's going to legalize marijuana. And they know more than likely that impeachment's on the horizon. You got so many indictments, so many people that were cabinet members. So it's just a matter of time, if you ask me. I mean, like I said, it's just a prediction. I could be wrong. He could be president for the next 6 years. For me, I really don't give two shits. It is what it is. He's there. We got to deal with it. Let's hope he does a good job, or at least a half-assed job. And so far, man, I mean, he said some ridiculous stuff. And this whole border wall thing is just the dumbest shit ever. But, overall, like I said, if it wasn't for the dumb things he's said, and I mean, he said them because he means it. That's how he feels. I don't like the guy, but he's not doing a pretty bad job. But he's doing good things too. So, like I've said before, I'm no Hillary Clinton supporter. Bernie Sanders, I was kind of for him, but I don't know, man. He just seems like he's a little bit too far. Like Donald Trump's a little bit too far to the right. I think Bernie Sanders is a little too far to the left, or independent. But yeah, so pretty dumb all around. And so yeah, today his history was made today. I mean, I'm talking about other stupid shit, but Trump met with Kim Jong-un. Like the first time ever, I want to say, that an American president has ever sat down and talked to a North Korean dictator. And yeah, this is the world we live in now. Donald Trump, essentially a celebrity, real reality show celebrity, is the president and leader of the free world. And he was able to get him to the meet in person. Kind of crazy. And, just real quick in the same sense, I want to talk about Obama. Now, I liked Obama, and there was, you know, like I said, I don't like Trump, but I like some of the things he does. And in that same context, I like Obama and don't like some of the things he did. Or wait, basically what I'm trying to say is I liked Obama more than I like Trump. Trump occasionally does good things, and Obama occasionally did bad things. So I'm happy for the things Trump's doing, and I'm glad that Obama kept the bad things he did to a minimum. Right? But yeah, man, historic meeting today. All these G7 summit talks, trade wars. I personally wrote an op-ed today that I wrote it real quick. I mean, it was just kind of spur of the moment, right? It did 15, 20 minutes tops. So I wrote an op-ed, and I wrote it to the Seattle Times specifications. I'm going to submit it probably here, or start submitting it. I'm going to submit it to multiple places in the hopes that it leads towards the goal I'm seeking to reach, which is exposing all you motherfuckers. You dumb motherfuckers, man. It's just real dumb. And what blows my mind the most about it is why me? Why does it have to be me? There are so many other people out there that are a billion times smarter than me, have a billion more resources than me. Why does it always got to be the little guy? It's so aggravating. But it's going to be worth it, and I'm not going to stop. I'm never going to stop until it gets fixed. And like I said, it blows my mind that it just takes a signature, a, a day or two of someone's time and a signature to fix hundreds and hundreds of soldiers' records. I was sending out my op-ed in private message because if I post it, I cannot use it. So, post it to Facebook or social media. As private messaging it to people for input, feedback, proofreading, whatever. And a lot of people liked it. And people are glad that I'm doing this. And I'm glad that they're glad. But yeah, like I said, it's just kind of weird to me. Kind of been my whole life. But like I said, my whole life I was just sitting on my hands with my mouth shut. But it ain't like that anymore. Now I get on 99% of the time here every night and I just speak my mind, talk about what I'm thinking, what happens in the day, all that good stuff. So this podcast, I'm going to be on my phone quite a bit. because I have people that I've let quite a few people know that they're welcome to get on whenever they want. Oh, yeah, sorry, I should just be talking still. Like I said, I know there's times that I get on here and I'm just lost in my own mind, quiet and thinking, but I was somebody. So, so yeah. I'm sorry again. Oh my God. Yeah, so hopefully these things will be more entertaining here. I'm sorry I've given y'all 2 weeks of my horrible, horrible self. Not that anybody's listening to these things, like I've said before. But who knows? Maybe someday somebody will go back through them and see what my dumbass had to say about the Iraq War, Trump, Obama, NBA Finals. Can't believe LeBron broke his hand or fucked his hand up because he punched a whiteboard on game one after game one. That's some dumb shit. I mean, I can understand the frustration. But that's some dumb shit. And what else happened? Sports. Oh, UFC. The UFC ticket card, whatever was on Saturday. And and it was a good one. Man, that Robert Whitaker, Yoel Romero second fight. Fuck, that was a hell of a fight. Probably one of the best fights I've seen in a long time. That shit was edge of your seat. And the Colby Covington, Rafael dos Anjos fight was a good one too, even though Colby pretty much smothered him the whole time. Everybody wants to see Colby lose. And it's kind of crazy that he backed up his talk. Everybody was thinking that he had no shot. But he went in there and he laid it down, man. So props to Colby Covington. He talks a lot of dumb shit, but you got to do these days, apparently. I mean, it's got him the title shot. And he hasn't really beaten many people. I mean, RDA, he put a good licking on. And yeah, man, props, hats off to Colby because he is being successful and doing it in a way that a lot of people don't like. And I can't wait to see the Tyron Woodley fight with him. Man, Tyron has been saying, like, man, I've never gone in there with the mentality of I want to beat this guy's face in. I just, of course you kind of have to, but in the sense of I don't care if he doesn't come out alive. Like he said it straight up saying, like, I want to kill him in there. And then at the ref and about how the ref um if the ref starts to come like try to stop it, he'll back off and let up so that way you give him a chance to recover. They keep putting a licking on him. We'll see, man. We'll see if Woodley can do that. I have no doubt that Woodley can do that to most people because dude's an animal. But Kobe Covington showed he had it too, man. He was taking some pretty good blows. He showed he had a chin. And that female fight with Claudia, and the other girl's name, last name starts with a G. But yeah, that was a fight, and it went for not Claudia, but the other girl, and everybody thought that was wrong. Everybody thought that was wrong. So, yeah, that was the UFC card. Oh, and it was cool, man, because I got my Fire Stick working for where I can actually use it to view the fights now. 4 hours is busy sucking. Keep trying to find whatever information I can find online about the fights in real time. But that Fire Stick is on point now. gonna be awesome here. This podcast in the next few weeks, and then from then on in the future, when people start regularly being on and we can actually have conversations rather than me speaking to the mirror. That shit is so harsh. That bottom shelf. Damn. Oh, but look, I can breathe. I've been pretty good with my breathing for the last 2, 3 days. I think the virus is finally dead in me. And I was showered on Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, I'm sorry, on Saturday or Sunday. I showered on Sunday and I used eardrops to clean the wax out of my ears. Ugh. And it did that shit because while I've been sick, I can feel all the fluid clogging me up, and of course I blow my nose and my ears pop, and you can feel all the fluid being nasty. So I was cleaning my ears out real good to make sure if anything solidified in there, get out. And so, yeah, I did that. Did both ears in the shower. Felt great after. And after I got out, more phlegm came out of nowhere. I kept coughing up phlegm. It's like, damn, that's weird. I clogged my ears and the fucking air pressure allowing it to fucking flow back out. So I have to say I probably successfully unclogged my ears. And I just got some messages, so let's see what's up. Talking about to a friend about investments right now. I guess I can kind of talk about what I'm doing. I've been talking to him about buying GE stock. Buy GE stock, right? I'm it's under $14 a share right now, 13.90, 13.97. So we'll see. ATPT insoms. If people were listening right now to my investment advice, I would tell them to put a few hundos down on GE stock, like I'm telling my buddy. Long-term investment, you're looking to get 20% over the next 3 to 5 years. Best case scenario, 20%. But shit, making money. talking about Bitcoin. No Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin, man, that's the dumbest shit ever. It's pretty dumb. I mean, unhackable. There's no such thing. We're gonna have supercomputers here pretty soon. How unhackable is your blockchain gonna be to supercomputers? Supercomputers will be a regular occurrence in 20 years from now. That'll probably be, instead of regular computers in our house, we'll probably have supercomputers in our house in 30 years. What about your blockchain then? Dumbasses. Now I'm talking to my old sniper team leader, my brother I love so much, man. This guy, he's a special guy. Most anybody who knows this guy would give their life for him. And he would most definitely give his life for any of his close friends. Which he, obviously, right? He has a lot. Uh, yeah. Anyways, great guy. Glad he's still okay. Almost done with this retirement age before he gets out. Einstein. No, sir. Oh shit, my bad. Who knows how much you'll have to skip there. But yeah, like I said, with my op-ed that I wrote, man, I did that shit so fast, but pretty good up in here. And it's pretty good already. I mean, I got to edit it, of course. I was just trying to put bunch of ideas, words down, and try to get to the 650 word limit. And I got to like 615-ish. Einstein! And yeah, like I said, 15, 20 minutes tops for sure. And it's so weird because like I write stuff and I've had people tell me, who wrote this? Like blown away. And I was like, me? Like, why would you think anybody else wrote this? Why do you think I'm showing it to you? So yeah, I think I'm, like I said, I wrote in my book as well. I think I said that on top of my op-ed. I emailed last night a lady who, I'm about to put my buddy there right now. I emailed a lady last night who recently wrote 2 articles about water quality on bases for the Army Times. Hopefully she hits me back. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope. I mean, if I can get this to happen, if I can get this to happen because of a story about me in high school, I feel like Conan O'Brien right now with that Conan hair going. Yeah. I mean, it's not a stupid story, all right? It's a good story. My whole life has been a beautiful tragedy, I guess you can say. It's like a car wreck you can't look away from. But I'm just there dangling, body parts dangling. But yeah, I can make this happen. I'm gonna make it happen. But fuck y'all, I'm coming. New man. Oh, I'm coming. You bunch of dumb fucks, man. It's so sad to me that such a historic unit was shat all over. I seriously, in all seriousness, I have no doubt that me and the guy who I was just messaging, the guy that everybody loves, I have no doubt in my mind that him and I could do a better job running that place than the people who were in charge, Sergeant Major and the commander. The Lieutenant Colonel. The fuck out of here. Uh, um, so, yeah, submitting this op-ed. This is going to be crazy, right? Because I have a good feeling that these things are going to go from 0 views to thousands of views and within the calendar year of making them. ATPT episode 365 is going to be a special one. It'll be Memorial Day 2019, and it'll be almost a calendar year, 50 weeks. What can I do in 50 weeks, huh? This needs to be y'all's motivation, guys, to get out there, whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you don't think you can do. Start chipping away at it because you can do it. And sometimes you're going to hit roadblocks, but just keep chipping away at it and it'll come to you. My roadblock was the whole chain of command in my unit. They didn't want to help me square away something that I thought I earned. And while I did that, I brought up the issues of others as well. From starting at the lowest level, because I went to the senator's office and that's how they wanted me to do it. Try to get a hold of Captain Kowalski, who replaced our commander, Captain Hallett, who got blown up by a roadside bomb 2 weeks after we got to Afghanistan, to our FOB. And yeah, to our FOB. So he wasn't really our commander. He just had shoes to fill for 11 months. Well, actually, shit, he wasn't even there for a good while, pretty much to the point where I got kicked out of the company. And yeah, kicked me out of the company. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. Crazy how that works, huh? Especially when you're just, like I said, talking to a mirror. But yeah, like what I was saying, obviously I know at least that I was saying that it needs to be y'all's motivation too. No matter what you think you can't do, you can do it. You can do it. Ah, bust out my drumstick, my motivational drumstick. You can do it. Drop the beat. Get out of here, Einstein. Beat you with it. Does that smell good, boy? That Cabo Wabo wood? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. So, yeah, it needs to be your. And like I said, it doesn't got to be every day that you move mountains. Because that shit'll get tiring. It's like with engineering, what they say with engineering. If you try to solve everything at once, it's impossible. You can't do it. You need to break the problem down, step at a time, take a piece at a time, and slowly work it at it, chip away at it. Start putting something down on paper. Put your hand on the paper. Start drawing. Do something. It's too easy to get complacent. Too easy to get comfortable. And that's the worst thing you can do. I mean, just, there's lots of guys out there who are real hooah and motivated to get out there and tell you to fucking stop being a piece of shit, find motivation, callous your mind, all that great stuff. But I'm a realist, all right? I'm the realist veteran that there is. Yeah, you need to do all that shit. Yeah, it's hard to do all that shit. And the majority of you aren't going to do shit. I mean, there might be a handful of people, hundreds of people that he motivates out there to get up and move and hustle and never give up. And like I said, do all that Superman shit. But I'm just a regular guy from a regular background. I guess you can call it regular. Nobody's special. And you know, and that's kind of David Goggins' message too, is he's nobody special. Except he chose to work his muscles. I want to do that too. But what I've been working on in the past, we'll say 6 years, is working on my mind. Mostly because my shoulder was fucked. I was in so much chronic pain. And now my ankle and knee are fucked. Now I'm still in some pain. But I'm not giving up. Never going to give up. I ran 5 miles in 45 minutes on my broken leg. Infantry standard. Because I'm a beast. I hadn't done it in fucking years. You just can't quit. It hurt bad. At mile 2, I wanted to quit. I almost did. But I was so mad at my situation. I had so much built up anger and rage in me that I wasn't going to quit. I was going to go until I hit 5 miles. And goddamn, I didn't think I was going to make it. But I did. And my fucking leg hurt. Oh my God, it hurt. And I knew that I can't be doing that shit. I don't want to get. I went 7 years with this fucked up. And I did a lot in those 7 years to fuck it up even more. Not intentionally, but just having to do shit, man. It's my shoulder, right? I gotta do shit with my arms. Gotta do shit with my arms. Now I gotta do shit with my legs, and it's broke. But I have been using I have a bar here, and I hit it occasionally. Not enough, of course, but gotta work on it. Gotta work on it. Gotta work on it. Gotta work on it. This will have been the longest episode of APTP to date. And I'm sorry some of it was spent quiet sending messages. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and catch you on the flip in Psalms because I want to get a few rounds of PUBG in, try to get a chicken dinner, and get to bed, back tomorrow, revise my op-ed, write some more in the book, go fishing. We'll see what the day brings. Keep hustling, grinding, and take it easy.